All right. Dude, we got, what time is it? We're at approximately an hour and 45 minutes until the game. And
almost there.
We're going to start this off right.
Got the nice little ND basketball court rug going. Wrong sport, but it works. In the spirit.
Oh, wait, hold on. I'm going to have to... Whoa! I almost got a party foul before I even started drinking.
Ooh, yeah, almost.
Oh, lordy.
There'd have been a ring of evidence.
And I would have been in deep shit. Okay, we gotta clack these very carefully.
Clack these bad boys. Make sure
clack them very carefully.
Yeah.
Oh, dude! We don't drink that much.
Off to a rough start.
Oh.
Man, what kind is that?
Just normal Crown.
That makes sense.
Oh, wow, dude.
Yep.
Shirts and pants are getting close to coming off. Actually, we'll just... we'll set this down here for now. Oh, definitely need a rinser. Definitely need a rinser.
This bush latte or whatever you called it. Arizona to wash it all down.
Ghost. Welch's grape to wash it all down.
That's going to be a bad choice.
Maybe. Probably. I don't know. Oh, God.
So you've had liquor, beer, and what tastes like wine.
I'm covering all my bases. Dude, so... yeah, we got... Okay, I already fucked this up. But, what I was saying... This was packed in here originally.
Yeah.
So I kind of organized some stuff, and then I made it easy to move out. You know? Like this, all this stuff will take me 2 seconds. This table, I almost broke at least 30 times getting here.
I could see that.
Dude, it was like midnight.
Good,
it was midnight last night, and I'm like doing a bunch of shit, trying to get everything set up. Hopefully you can't hear my burps with the mic, but...
I know, I felt bad. I saw you called me at like... It was like 11:40 last night, and I was passed out.
I was so excited.
Normally, I'm not.
I know. That's why I was like, oh, he's got to be awake. He's definitely playing something.
I know. I've been playing that Valhalla, too. That's been good.
I don't know if you think I can do this? Like, just...
yeah, I don't see why not. Gotta do it under the table.
Okay. This is going to look a little funny. Oh, wait, I can get behind the iPad. I don't think that's going to work either.
I'll cover you. You can do it right here.
Ian, I'm done. Quit holding my head. Mm-hmm.
Did you bet on the game?
I still can.
Oh, shit. Where are you going to?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, the thing is, I feel like it's bad juju when I bet on the game that I'm like counting on.
Yeah.
You know, like every time, I don't know. I don't mind betting against a team I hate, but a team that I like, I don't like fucking with it.
Yep. Especially me. I don't have the best luck for when it comes to that stuff. So if I'm rooting for them, maybe I'll bet for the other team.
I have. Oh no. I have good luck for everybody else. So like last year, I got my mom signed up on DraftKings so she could play like casino.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, well, so we both can get money. You got to place like a $5 bet down on whatever. So she's like, okay, yeah, I just want to be able to play casino. So I set her up. And she's like, just place a quick bet for me. I was like, okay. Place a quick bet. She wins $250 on $5. And I'm like,
dang,
are you shitting me? Which was cool. You know, she wants some money. But I was like, I never can do that.
Mm-mm.
And then a couple years ago, I get my dad set up on FanDuel. And place it was like a $20 bet for him. He's like, just throw together a parlay, and won him $225.
Dang!
Like
But can't pretty much just even it out for yourself.
I've done best betting on ESPN for whatever reason because there's like
they have their own.
Yeah, there's 3 major ones.
I was gonna ask because I've heard of DraftKings and I've heard of the
FanDuel. Yeah,
I think they've been around the longest.
ESPN bought Barstool Sports' betting app.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Yeah, it's kind of because you had to sign in with your Barstool account on ESPN Bet, and then it was kind of funky how they did it. But the ESPN Bet app is kind of cool. Yeah. I haven't messed with it in a while, but I've won the most money on there. Because originally, if you signed up, you got like 5 $25 bets that you could place. And I did it like on guaranteed stuff, and then had like a few bets where it was like, if they win, I'll win a shitload of money. Which I won like 100 and something $bucks a couple times with those bets. But I just cash out.
See, and I always wondered how like the betting laws work with that stuff, because I always thought it was like super hard. You couldn't just open your own casino, I don't think. But they can just have these betting apps to bet on sports.
Mm-hmm. And then it's
weird. I wondered if something's changed in like the last.
So if I go across state line and try to place a bet, it won't let me because my account's registered in Michigan.
Really? Mm-hmm. You mean like they go off of the GPS on your phone? Mm-hmm. That's nuts.
Because certain states it's not allowed. So like if you get on FanDuel or DraftKings, they'll say it's allowed in Michigan, Virginia, Pennsylvania, Nebraska, and then that's it.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm. But even if it's okay in other states, it still won't let you for some reason.
Because you're registered already.
Yeah, because I've been in Indiana. I'm like, oh man, I think the Bears are gonna ball out today, and then try to place a bet and got fucked.
Just on a shopping trip.
Mm-hmm. I think that's what it was. I was in Michigan City at the White House Mall. I was like, man, dude, this is the perfect time to place a bet. and it wouldn't go through.
Sitting on one of them benches.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Dude, this room's going to smell like nothing but beer and dip.
I'm fine with that.
I am too. Yeah, this is eventually going to be my main bedroom.
Oh, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be nice.
Yeah, we got some work to do.
That might be tight.
Yeah. Well, if you figure, I mean, it looks crowded right now because there's like stuff in here, but
yeah,
with everything pulled out, it's like it might be smaller than ours right now. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it.
That really, like, I've never felt the need for a giant bedroom. Mm-hmm. I would rather have a huge closet because that is a huge pain. I wish I could just hang all of my clothes beginning to end.
Well, see, I
folding them.
I have all my stuff. I actually could show you on a rack. Because I hate not seeing what I have. So, like, when you put them on a hanger, you jam it in a closet. I have a lot of clothes. I hate that I got to scroll through it to see what I have.
Just move it out of the way.
No, fuck that. So,
it could be easier than that. You have, like, a display stand, like they put magazines in?
No, listen. I have shirts, all my shorts, and I have all my work stuff below it. But I can see.
Oh, just stacked up on a shelf.
I can see all my stuff, yeah.
Okay. What do you do, like the store fold? How they like get the sleeves in the back and you get the picture on the front?
I can't. I suck at it, but I do the.
Say I can do it, but everyone's like a different size.
Yeah, so I go. Wait, it's okay.
All the same size shirt. But...
Yeah, I have the shirt. I fold it and I turn it.
Oh, you do
sleeve,
basic.
Sleeve down.
Okay.
And then fold again.
So like the guys fold, it's just simple. Yeah. Let's do it in half and then half it again.
Yeah, so when I fold stuff, I can fit it in my area, and then when Emily does it, I gotta refold it. Refold it because it doesn't fit right.
She's gonna be pissed.
I'm screwed. Oh, dude. I am so pumped, dude. Yeah, like I was telling you in the car, I listened to Run This Town Tonight on repeat in the shower.
Yeah.
And then I went right into Invincible by MGK.
I was going to say, who's that first one by?
What, Run This Town?
Yeah.
Jay-Z. Rihanna. Wait, what are you asking me? I'm already drunk.
Off a quarter of a beer in a shot.
Quarter of a beer in a shot. Body weight doesn't matter. They lied. I should have taken 2. Dude, I thought there was a lot more in that bottle. I guess not.
Is that what was left?
Yeah.
Yeah.
By the way, we're not sponsored by anything sitting anywhere.
But I do love Arizona. I'll swear by them.
Me too. Even though I have a Ghost. But this is really good. These are really tasty.
Ghost isn't bad. That's what I was hooked on for a while after Bang.
Well,
I like Bang.
I had somebody tell me Ghost gives me the worst headache in the world. So I never drank them.
What's it got in it?
I don't know. But then I'm thinking, okay, well, are you like super dehydrated and then slamming one of those? Because that's not good either.
I don't know. They put black print on a purple can, and it's about that big.
What the?
About yay big. I
feel like every grandparent.
Wait, is it not? Oh, okay. I was all worried about spilling it.
It's already crossing because I'm drunk. No. Oh, it's got natural caffeine from coffee.
I was gonna say because I didn't think they were that bad, and caffeine's supposed to help headaches.
Yeah, but coffee does dehydrate you. So if you're already dehydrated, you start slamming these things.
Now I will say though, I don't know if definitely probably not the cause of it because I drank a lot of junk at that time, but I was drinking one of those daily when I got that kidney stone. So so I'm not blaming them because they're awesome drinks.
Dude, not too long ago I had issues with
my breath. Oh yeah, you got me topped on that one.
Dude, I just want to say the fingers. I don't have very big hands.
The fingers.
I don't have very big hands. I mean, yeah, I don't. Yeah, it was an awful experience.
Not a very big hand, but a very big hole. Especially after.
I wish, dude. Shit out fucking angel hair spaghetti noodles. Like you can tell I've never been to juvie, dude. It's like, yeah, you on the other hand.
Yeah, it was pretty close to juvie.
Dude, I tell everybody you've been to juvie. Like, Ian's so nice and so smart. Nah, he's been to juvie.
He's been to juvie. Don't trust him. He's light fingered.
So his hands are so flexible.
It was, I think, rehab technically. So juvie, which I always thought that was so stupid.
Yeah.
Like, oh, you're 14 and we caught you with weed. Like,
yeah.
You know.
Well.
No. I doubt I was the only one. Let me tell you, I had a friend group. And
I wasn't in it yet.
And man, they were so hard pressed on like, oh, was it because you were depressed? Was it, do you have a rough home life? It's like, well, yeah, but who doesn't?
Yeah, I hate that.
It's like we're all slugging it out here.
Yeah. Yeah. Even those like
That's
rich
not
kids.
Why I smoke.
Yeah. Yeah. Even those rich kids, their parents have high expectations for them.
Yeah.
That's probably just as rough as having nothing, I would think. Or close. Everybody has their struggles.
Yeah.
But, yeah, some people handle it well and then others don't.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you just went straight into juvie.
Straight into juvie. Dude, I saw, I think it was at Walmart today, they had a projector there.
Dude.
And it's making me want one for the living room. Well, it would be cool for this. It would be cool, too.
Like above the camera.
Yeah, like to have it mounted on the ceiling and then.
But
go knocking at the door. He's knocking.
That's
he's
my
so
dog.
Polite.
If you guys can hear that, it's my dog. But yeah, dude, I see that one jerk off that lays down on the bed, and his mom barges in the door. You're supposed to be going to bed for school tomorrow. And he's like, Mom, I'm playing Xbox. She's like, on what? The room's dark. Wait, how is it on the ceiling? And I'm like, are you super fucking...
So he's just laying there with it projecting on the ceiling.
I'm about to win this Fortnite game, Mom.
I mean...
Give me a break.
I probably wouldn't game like that because that would bug me, having my neck kind of kinky
like that. Yeah, because sometimes, especially if I'm playing like college football or something, sometimes I think I'm him. And I'm like trying to juke people out while I'm sitting there. Like, that's not going to work if I'm laying like this. I'm going to like waddle.
You got to roll.
Yeah. Spin move.
Spin move. Roll to the other side of the bed. Crush your controller.
Oh, dude. No kidding. Yeah, dude, I already waddle enough. Tendonitis. Get made fun of on a regular basis, Randy. Hopefully you watch this. You probably won't. Well, I guess I'll know when I see you now that I mentioned your name. He's a firefighter. He's a good guy, but...
Oh, yeah.
I'd push him down sometimes. For sure. I wouldn't want to be a firefighter.
I don't know. I It does sound kind of nice to do it, but that's the thing, it would be rough
Yeah.
getting up at all hours of the night.
Oh yeah. I 100%
Being on
respect
call
those.
like that. Like I wish I could do it, but I would worry I'm too much of a heavy sleeper. Like
Mm-hmm.
I could sleep through a
And like with the
tornado.
families and stuff, I'd feel like so bad in certain situations because firefighters go to like everything.
Yeah,
It's
probably a lot of guilt you got to try and not to feel
mm-hmm.
because I mean you're just there to help.
Yeah,
So
especially like around here, like in smaller towns
yeah,
and shit. Like if you went somewhere and you're like, oh my gosh, this is this person's dad, that I went to school with,
yeah, that would be the tough
that
part.
would mess with me. I think. I wonder if you can hear the beer on the camera.
I don't know.
Or this isn't beer. This is Pepsi. I don't know if we're allowed to say that or not.
Bush Pepsi sounds terrible.
Oh,
Those little Jack and Cokes, though.
I'm excited for those. Hopefully they get ice cold. We should have put them in the freezer.
Yeah, I don't know why they don't just. Like,
They
that's one of
can't
the
in
best
Indiana.
things you can have. Put them in a fridge.
You can't in Indiana, I don't think. If
No,
you don't have a
they
liquor license.
You can't chill them?
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
What does that have to do? I thought you just needed the liquor license to
No.
sell it.
And then it's like, okay, you can sell those Jack and Coke bottles, right, that has liquor in it.
Yeah.
But you can't sell whiskey? Like,
that
what?
makes no sense. Because you would think, or maybe it's just a choice of theirs.
No, it's like, no, that's how it is.
Does it not have enough to qualify as
I don't know, but what would
like
it matter?
a liquor? Because I think it only has, maybe 6-7%.
I don't know what it matters though.
Beer's normally what, 3.5?
Oh.
I swear if I know that off the dot.
Well, it depends on the beer. Some of them are a little higher. Might need to put this lower. Keeps rubbing against my beard. I hope it's not making sounds.
Oh, that would drive me nuts. It's a good thing I don't really have one.
I'm letting mine go, dude.
I got the peach fuzz.
I'm letting my hair and my beard go.
It's about time. I got the hair. I don't have the beard.
Well, I'm going to keep going with, it's called the modern mullet here. I'm going to keep just keeping it trimmed around my ears and then just keep growing all this out. So then when it lays down, it's like.
It bugs you that much around the ears, doesn't it?
Oh, it pisses me off.
So like this would bother you, what I'm dealing with?
Oh, yeah, I couldn't. No.
Why? You can just tuck it.
I don't know, dude, because I've always liked
need to cut.
Like the Jeff Hardy hair or like Roman Reigns. They keep it clean around the ears, dude. I always thought that looked badass.
Yeah.
And in like Viking shit, that's how they always have their hair. And I'm definitely part Viking. Whatever they are.
How bad do you wish?
Whatever they are. I'm built like one. the one goofy fucker that everybody's like, come on, what are you doing? Quit yelling at the front of the boat. Come on.
the goofy one. Mm-hmm. You're like an Andre the Giant Viking.
Seth, we need your help. We got 4 on one side. We just need you on the other.
Back there studying a rock.
Yeah. Whoa. Making all those weird sounds. I can't believe that dude growled at me when we went and bought that beer earlier.
Yeah, covered in Notre Dame gear. All you said to him was, go Notre Dame.
Yeah, and he goes, It's like, dude, I was expecting like, yeah, beat the Hoosiers. Nope. He growled at me. Hopefully, I need to start leaning back so you guys can see my shirt.
I know, I don't have anything Notre Dame on.
I'm trying to avoid the man boobage.
I got some kind of Christmassy socks going, red and green.
Mine are, well,
Dead,
I always rock the white Adidas socks.
You got the old man socks.
No way, dude. They're that Adidas logo
plain
alone.
White, knee high.
No. I can't. It's hard when I'm sitting down.
Oh, come on. I've seen you do the splits.
Close enough. Dude, I've had something in my eye for so long and it's killing me. Dude, it's like irritating me so bad. Dude, you see that one comment on that one video of ours?
No.
How much weed did you guys smoke or eat before making this video?
Which one was it? Was it the tacos?
No, it was like Imagine one, and I took the Diet Coke and I was like, I can imagine it over here, and then we got made fun of for that.
They acted like we were sitting there like, whoa.
Do you think we look like a cooler version of like Rhett and Link on Good Mythical Morning?
I wouldn't go that far.
Because you kind of have the rat look, but I'm like a fat link.
I like those guys though. I do
I
like
do
seeing
too.
their stuff.
I
I
do
do
too.
get clips of theirs every once in a while.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they are funny. They are funny. Some of the stuff's a little corny, but they've been doing it for years.
Hey, yeah, I mean, you do it that long, you do so many ideas, so many different things a day.
Mm-hmm.
Like the fact that they're still going strong, keeping strong on it, nice.
Yeah, well, they own like a huge building now in I think Los Angeles.
Yeah,
They have like a whole film crew and everything else. Like,
that'd be tough though. That'd
I'd
be
I'd be
tough to
okay
go to
with like,
LA.
oh, I wouldn't do it in LA.
Mm-mm.
No way. I'd want everything to stay like at my base.
You mean like in
You
the
know what I mean?
hometown?
Yeah. I'd want to grow that. I wouldn't want to.
That's what I've always said. Because like, I've always said, the short time I spent up in the UP at college, I thought, and maybe I'm wrong, but it seems like a lot of people go to school and then they kind of fan off into the bigger cities, find a
Yeah.
good high paying job, and
Yep.
and maybe they support their family or whatnot. But I feel like
Mm-hmm.
back in the day, you kind of it was more go off to the big cities, get that education, come home, and
Yep.
kind of build up your town a
Yep.
little bit. And I feel like we've lost that.
Yeah, because I mean, there's no famous people around us. And well, I mean,
I mean, there's a lot of famous people from around here.
yeah, there's a lot right
Which,
down the road from us right now.
yeah.
Yeah, in South Bend, dude. I think,
Well, yeah. I mean, South Bend's a little bit bigger.
yeah, yeah, but that's not really our hometown. We're on
No.
the outskirts. We're on the outskirts. But like right now, I think like Shane Gillis is there. He was just
What?
on College Game Day. He's a
You're
huge Notre Dame
kidding?
fan.
Like right now?
Yeah, he's right
Well,
down the road from us.
you're kidding.
No, yeah, he's right there right now.
Damn it, we should have went and saw
I
him.
know.
That would have been awesome.
Yeah, because he's a huge Notre Dame fan.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was. I watched.
Really?
Yeah, I watched a podcast where
Because where
he
did
was.
he go?
I don't know.
He was in like
I
one of
think
the
he grew up around
military.
here.
Really?
Yeah, because he was talking about how his dad would load up him and like 10 of his buddies. They'd rent a van and then go to the Notre Dame games
Yeah.
when he was a little kid. It's like
Yeah,
that's
I always
awesome.
like seeing him, man.
Oh yeah,
He's
he's
always
hilarious.
he's like willing to push that edge, but super down to earth,
Mhm.
super nice.
Oh, yeah.
Done a lot of like charity things.
Oh yeah, yeah, and he's been screwed at so many places, like because he got
Really?
screwed. Oh yeah, yeah, like SNL.
Really? Well,
SNL
yeah.
screwed him over bad, but it's because he just crosses that line, but not enough to like really piss anybody off,
And
which I love.
It's like as a comedian, like that's kind of what you're meant. You're meant to kind of toe that line because
Mm-hmm.
it's hard to get comedy out of just staying within the lines, doing the norm
Mm-hmm.
all the time. People kind of get sick of it, and I feel like that's kind of messing with TV
Yeah.
and movies a lot right now.
Yeah,
they're getting there.
I mean, what was the last good funny movie? You think?
I'm bad about watching movies. I'm terrible. That would be more your subject because
Man, I don't even know.
I think the last like most recent movie I watched was the Deadpool Wolverine.
Yeah, see, I didn't watch that. I haven't watched that yet.
It wasn't terrible. A couple things in there. I know they made like some Christian references. A lot of people weren't thrilled about.
Why did they do that? Dude?
Yeah. So, I mean, yeah, there were some funny moments for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, I really can't think of the last like really good funny movie.
And the last movie to like toe the line being funny.
Yeah.
That everyone references, at least that I know of, would be Tropic Thunder.
Yeah. Probably The Interview was the last
The
like
Interview is
with James Franco and Seth Rogen.
Yeah, and they go to North Korea.
Yeah, I think that was the last one, I'd say.
You think so? Because that one's kind of old, isn't it?
I know, that's what I'm saying. I can't think of like a more recent.
The last one to be kind of controversial.
Yeah.
That was pretty because like at the time,
yeah, it was, dude. It was.
At the time, that one was pretty out there.
Uh-huh.
And then like movies like Team America, there's no way that's not floating today.
No. There's a lot of those old school shows too.
Yeah.
Did you watch like Andy Griffith or like
Andy Griffith, I loved though. That
Yeah.
one
Oh
was
yeah.
like good and
Yeah.
wholesome, and it was like wholesome in a way that wasn't like Leave It to Beaver wholesome. That was
Uh-huh.
kind of corny, kind of
Yeah.
cheesy at times. It was like a way that really taught people.
Gilligan's Island.
Yeah.
Toes the line, dude.
Oh yeah, I didn't. I watched
Oh,
that one a
dude.
little bit, but not as much.
I've watched the shit out of Gilligan's Island, dude.
Yeah.
I mean, they'll have like a white guy with like real big glasses, and he's like holding his eyes like this, dude, like trying to talk like an Asian guy. It's like, whoa,
Mm.
whoa. No wonder that's not on like a major streaming service.
Well, think like they didn't really. That wasn't taboo until maybe early 2000s to
Yeah,
be doing things like that.
yeah.
Like before people
But it's
kind
like
of
for me, I like certain. I'll see certain videos like people making fun of white people. It doesn't really
yeah, like making
bother
fun of
me that much.
how we don't spice our foods or how we
Mm-hmm.
can't dance. Like I don't.
Yeah,
Usually it cracks me up. Honestly,
yeah,
most of those videos
yeah.
crack me up.
But I'm also a mutt of a bunch of different things. I want to get one of those
Yeah,
DNA tests
I'm a
done.
mutt of a bunch of different whites and maybe a little Native American.
Yeah, you're definitely Native American, dude.
Damn
The,
colonialism.
the hair, I can tell. Yeah,
That and the beak, man. The beak is what gets it.
yeah, yeah.
That's what my dad always told me.
Really?
Big nose, yeah. That was an Indian thing.
Yeah, yeah. I'm
But
Filipino and Spanish, and then a lot of Polish.
I see the Spanish.
A lot of
You say
Polish.
Spanish.
European Spanish. Dude, I never understand when I'm like, yeah, I'm Spanish, and they're like, oh, you're Mexican. Like, no,
Two very
that's
different things.
yeah. Okay, here's Mexico, here's Spain. Like they're not even
Different
close.
sides,
They're not even
yeah.
close. Oh, Puerto Rican then? No, no, that's not what it is. I specifically said Spanish for a reason. Dude, Coda is getting pissed.
Which I mean, you try and guess like where a white person's from. It would be so hard to tell.
Yeah, yeah. People make fun of that, like for certain things, and it's like, whites might be the worst to me.
For
I
like where
mean,
you can't really tell, they all
mhm.
kind of blend together. Yeah.
Besides like redheads, you're like, oh, you're Irish, even though sometimes they're not. But like that's immediately what you think. Oh, you're Irish.
Yeah.
But
That and like everywhere is such a like kind of melting pot.
mm-hmm. Yeah, there's not a whole lot of places now where it's just like one race. I don't think. Maybe a few places.
I mean, yeah, there's probably still quite a bit, but
Yeah,
definitely like,
a lot of third
and you
worlds.
know, every major city, I'm sure, is going to be a melting pot of everything
Yeah,
in any country.
yeah.
But
I mean, certain towns, I guess. You go to southern Indiana, it gets a little sketchy. I just
that's just a big city, though.
my dad just texts me. I can't take it. This is the longest day ever.
He hyped up for the game.
Oh,
Just
dude,
waiting
that's
on
all.
it.
Dude, at work today was so long. That's all I could think about
Yeah.
all day long, dude. And then on my breaks, I'm sitting there watching because I'm going through TikTok and it's Notre Dame hype videos, Notre Dame, Indiana, a bunch of shit. I'm like,
The
oh, I'm
edits.
so
And
ready. I'm so ready.
how long have they been doing that game day thing? Like, what time do they normally start that?
Normally it's at like 9 in the morning.
Holy! So they just—it's like a tailgating.
But
event.
today it was
like
3:30.
Hang out.
Oh yeah,
with
dude.
it being as cold as
There
it
was
is.
people setting up tents last night for the game day today. I was watching people on TikTok. They're like, they're setting up game day. I'm setting up my tent right now, getting ready for the game tomorrow.
Especially with the snow coming and whatnot.
Dude.
Yeah, they probably got space heaters out
Dude,
there.
there's guys hanging from the trees on game day with their shirts off. There's a tree in the background.
Just blowing in the wind.
Snow coming down and shit. It was awesome. Super awesome. Yeah, man. I mean, shit. Oh, we're pushing it.
Who's favored?
Notre Dame.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I saw they were ranked a little better. I was
Yeah.
looking what like the most anticipated game for tomorrow was. It was looking like Tennessee and Ohio State,
Yeah.
maybe.
Yeah.
Was the biggest one tomorrow.
Yeah, because
they're
Tennessee
like 6 and 7
Mm-hmm.
or 6 and 8 or something.
Yeah, so Tennessee's pretty good. I want to say they beat Alabama.
Really?
And everybody was pissed that Alabama wasn't in the playoffs
Ooh.
because they lost to Oklahoma right at the end of the season. Yeah, I
What
think
was Oklahoma ranked though?
they weren't.
Oh,
They sucked. But
well,
then everybody's like, oh, Notre Dame got beat by NIU, whatever. But it's like that's the only game we've lost.
and
But
what was the score? Was it like a close
16 to
one?
14.
That's pretty close.
Yeah. Yeah, but NIU's a nobody, and I think they had a terrible
Hmm.
record after that. They lost a shitload of games after they beat us.
So I could see an argument being
Yeah.
made there.
But the thing is, between Notre Dame and Alabama, Notre Dame, their record, their opponents' records is like, I don't know the exact number off the top of my head, but it was like 120 and 80. So like overall, all the teams they played had good records or like halfway decent records.
Yeah.
And then Indiana's was like 80 and like 105. So like a majority of the people they played had shitty records or a losing record. They were below 500.
Dang.
Like, yeah, but I've been seeing all those people. Oh, Indiana's gonna upset Notre Dame and blah blah. It's like I don't want to even jinx
I don't know
anything.
about all that.
I don't even like to think about jinxing that, dude.
Heck, that shirt could be a jinx.
Don't. It'll come off on the video right now.
You're just shirtless sitting here as soon as the game starts because they like start down a little bit.
I'll just crop my face out so they don't know who it is. Well, I've never seen an albino monkey before. Dude. Oh shit, man. We got an hour.
Hour before the game starts.
Yeah.
Hour and a quarter.
Yep. I am so. Oh, what? Tyreek Hill's out? That's gonna screw me.
What, on fantasy?
Yeah.
Who
It doesn't even matter. I'm playing Michael.
Mm.
It doesn't even matter at this point because I'm out of the playoffs.
Who's in them?
It's my dad is playing Andrew, and then Timmy is playing Matt.
Ooh.
And it's looking like it's gonna be Matt or Timmy and Andrew. I love you, Timmy, because you're my brother, but I'm rooting for Andrew.
Oh, that's low.
Just kidding. Not really. I don't know. This beer's going down way too smooth, and these next ones after this video are going to go down even smoother.
You ready to grab a Jack?
I think so. Well, you want to call it here? We got a good 30 minutes.
No, we can just head down there, edit this part out.
Fair enough. Gotta go. We're back. We have the beers. Kind of gotta slam it.
I think he's like, okay, there we go. He was in the way.
Oh, his paw stuck. Just kidding.
Oh.
All right. And we're back.
And we're back with Seth's small sack.
Maybe. I don't know. I haven't put it against anybody else's. We do have a trash can there, too. Set up a trash can in here for us. Oh, it's a twist.
Yeah, it is.
Ian's man hands over here. What the?
Dude, it took some grip.
Oh, I'm missing a finger now.
Yeah. Got the skin on my thumb a little bit.
Oh, no, you hear Sophie yelling down there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You got your mic back on?
Yep.
Cool.
It should be good to Wojo.
Dude, I'm feeling it right now, dude. Yeah. This is nice.
Good old hangout right before the game.
Dude, I think
go down there and watch it for a bit.
I think it's the atmosphere.
Yeah. Dude, the snow's on the ground. Christmas is coming.
The air's crisp.
Mm-hmm.
I can just smell Notre Dame, dude.
Right before I left home, Whitney was sitting there watching Elf.
Oh, dude, Elf's such a good movie.
Mm-hmm. I was wondering what would you call like the number one Christmas movie, like the first one
Christmas
that you
Vacation.
Watch? Really?
That's
the first one you go to every time.
Oh yeah, that's my favorite one by far.
See, and I was thinking more along the lines of like the Grinch, Rudolph, something like cartoony, because that's what I always loved as a
Those
kid.
are good, dude, but there's nothing like that when Chevy Chase, however you say it, is talking to that chick in the mall, dude, at that lingerie place, and she keeps holding up the lingerie. He's like, "Oh yeah, those are really nice," and she's like, "Are you married?" He's like, "Yeah, well, we're splitting up. We're splitting up." She's like, "Yeah, that's pretty cool outside. Yeah, it's a little nippy." Oh, did I say nipple? And he's just staring at her breasts the whole time. Classic,
That
dude.
one is pretty good.
Oh, that's such a good one. And it's like it displays like what your average like American family is. Like when you start bringing together the
Yeah.
families, like that. You know, another thing I was thinking about too. I was watching the Christmas Story last night,
Yeah.
and I was
That one's
thinking,
always a classic
oh
too.
yeah, it's weird how much older parents looked back then.
People, period. Because
Dude, they
like
looked so much older.
you look at a picture of like our grandparents of when they
Yeah.
were in like their 20s, and they look like
Mm-hmm.
how our generation, or the generation before us, looks in their
Yeah,
40s.
dude. I mean, I know I look
Like harder
older.
time, I
I feel like,
suppose.
yeah,
Yeah,
but
a
I mean,
harder
damn,
time.
dude, they look, yeah, they just look aged. Like the dad in a Christmas Story looks like a grandpa, and he's like a
Hmm.
fresh dad. Like his kids are like 9 and what's 10 or something like that. I don't even know how old they're
Well, I
supposed to be
mean,
in the
that's
movie,
a
but
decade of being a dad.
yeah, but I feel like at 36, I'm not. I mean, maybe I guess,
Yeah, that is true.
but I don't know. Even my dad, to me, when he was like in his 30s, I feel like he didn't look that old.
Yeah.
But then again, he is Hispanic. They seem to keep their age a little better. Well, yeah,
No
they
kidding.
do. They do.
Hispanic.
Mm-hmm.
Asian's definitely the best at it, man. They're
Mm-hmm.
the best. You cannot guess their age.
Yep. Yep. Yeah, it's really hard. My grandma looked older though, and she was half Spanish, half Filipino. But
Yeah.
yeah, I remember meeting her for the first time when I was like 8, and yeah, she was aged. She could not say my name for shit. So
Yeah.
set, set, but she knew a bunch of different languages.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. And then my mom, she'd always, Tapani, Tapani. Tapani, are you cooking dinner? She had a heavy Asian accent, like really bad. Because, yeah, my great grandpa was all Filipino. And what's crazy, I don't know if I've told you this before, but my great grandpa supposedly was held captive in war, and they ripped all of his fingernail and toenails off to try to get
Oh,
information out of him.
dude, that's a tough one. I
Mm-hmm.
don't even
Can you
like.
imagine?
I don't like bending one back.
Dude, the other day I sliced under my nail. I'm like, man, son of a bitch.
You were out for the rest of the
Yeah, I'm
day.
like washing my hair. I'm like, little prick. You know?
Mm. And then yeah, like,
Wow, these are good.
oh yeah, I
Wow,
mean,
these are good. I haven't
burning
had one
through
in a
it quick.
while. Wow,
You don't even
dude.
notice anything in them.
Wow. I don't. Yeah, we might have to restrict this
Yeah,
one.
4.8 on these. So it's really not. I wonder if it's like by alcohol
Oh,
percentage.
you're gonna be hammered after that.
I already am. I'm still sitting here thinking about the nails, man.
I haven't even opened this yet. I haven't even opened that.
I know I had a Red Bull earlier today, and it was the first one in a while.
I
That
haven't had a
thing,
Red Bull in a while.
yeah, it was good.
Dude, my dad drinks one every day.
Yeah.
Dad, which I guess after the first of the year, he's going hardcore.
Really?
Yeah, I'm gonna do the same thing.
Go on a diet. We gonna start lifting again?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. With the holidays and shit, it's just been hard. It's like there's days when I want to lift, and then it's like, oh, hey, we gotta go do this, or I gotta do that, and
Yep.
it's like, ugh.
Got shopping to do. Got
Mm-hmm.
gotta go see family.
Yep.
Gotta help family.
Mm-hmm.
Because I swear, it's always something that goes wrong right around a holiday.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter if it's Memorial
No.
Day, Thanksgiving,
No.
Christmas. Doesn't
Yeah.
matter.
Yeah.
Something's gonna go wrong. The furnace is gonna shut down.
Yeah, dude. Every time.
The
Every
water
time.
heater's gonna crap out.
Your well goes out.
Yep. Always something around that time.
Mm-hmm. Which that was like late summer, early fall. I can't remember.
For your well.
Time
Who'd
goes
you
by
have
so
come in
fast.
and
Um,
I don't know.
I can't even remember what they were called. I mean, it seemed pretty official. They had a bunch of water heaters in the back of their van.
Yeah.
Or not water heaters, but wells.
Mm.
Oh, and I had to have my water heater changed too at the same time.
You're kidding? They replaced both?
Yeah, they were both screwed.
Holy, how much did that run?
I don't know, dude. A lot. It was a lot.
Yeah, water heaters, to have them replaced is not cheap.
Yeah.
But to buy them isn't too bad. Like if you bought it yourself, replaced it yourself, getting the materials and whatnot wouldn't be so bad.
Yeah.
And that is something that could seriously save people some money. Is
Mm-hmm.
like, just a quick Google search, go on YouTube, look up a guy that explains how to do something, and then just try it out for yourself.
Yeah, but the water heaters are a little sketchy to kind of,
They're a little
they're
sketchy,
a little touchy because
especially, I
I watched
mean,
them do it and I was like, I don't know if I.
long as you got the gas shut off, water shut off,
Yeah,
like you got to drain that tank, which isn't that hard. They got the little hookup at the bottom.
yeah. And then I had to leave my basement door open for a
The
while to
worst
dry it out.
the worst part is having to like solder in the new pipes.
Well,
That's the
and where my
insane
water
part.
heater is.
That's where it would get expensive because then you'd need like a torch.
Yeah,
Or they make like a crimping tool, but those are like expensive.
yeah. And where my water heater is where they used to dump coal to heat the house.
They're never in a good spot.
No,
I have never found a water heater.
no.
Good,
And I didn't
unless
even.
it's like a big finished basement.
I had never even really been in there, dude. And it looks so creepy in there, dude. Really creepy.
Because doing HVAC, we always had to check the water heater, and it's always tucked in the back in the worst possible spot.
Yeah, dude.
For the most
that.
part.
Yeah, that's why I'm kind of glad we do what we do. But if this took off, that would be sick.
Yeah, it would.
Be sick.
Yep.
Like and share and subscribe. Yeah, dude. I think honestly, yeah, I'm gonna have to figure out which part of this I'm gonna use as the intro because there's a lot of good moments going on. I think it was just the shot, dude. That's why we got to do it.
Do a shot every time.
We got to do it. It's like I remember Eric.
Beers helps too.
Eric used to. Oh yeah, Eric used to tell me that his dad, before he'd go into those pool tournaments, because his dad was really good at pool. I don't know if you knew that. He'd like go into tournaments and win a shitload. He'd always do a shot.
Yeah, to kind of loosen the nerve.
Yeah.
Well, I've read where it's actually beneficial to have like a shot a day, as long as you can contain it to that.
Yeah.
To have just a shot or a beer a day, it's actually good for you.
And I think I've seen Joe Rogan smokes a cigarette before he goes on.
Really?
Sets.
Kind of calm the nerves, settle everything out a little bit.
Yeah, he doesn't really smoke, but he smokes a cigarette right before he goes on set for his comedy shows.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, that'd be cool. But I'm too much of a I'm too habit oriented, so like chewing or smoking, whatever I do a lot of it.
Yep.
Like I've smoked cigarettes, I vaped, I've done like all of it, and every time I do it's a shitload.
Whenever I'm bored, I have that like hand to mouth craving. That's what kills me. Because if I got a bag of snacks there, it's the same way. If they're in sight,
I'm
bad about that.
I'm really bad about that too. Dude, I wonder. I don't know. I don't think I can pull it up right now. Which I guess we wouldn't want to play that, but
I forgot I was looking into it earlier too. Remember how we kept seeing posts of people trying to say like, "Oh, Santa Claus was invented by Coca-Cola."
Yeah, I kept seeing that everywhere.
Yeah, that I looked it up. It wasn't true. There were a bunch of posts saying like, "No, that's not true. It's a mixture between like Saint Nick, who wore red robes whenever he would pass out gifts."
That
and
pissed me off when I found that out.
Or when I read it. There's no way.
That pissed me off bad, dude.
I feel like I've seen, well, I mean, I guess Coke's been around forever, but
yeah,
seen some old pictures where they show like Santa Claus, and it's always been like a folk tale. So it's like a mix between Saint Nick and Father Christmas.
Dude, folk tales are nuts. You start looking into them.
Some of them are nuts.
It's
and then you
weird,
see, like,
dude.
You can even look up like old Disney movies and how they adapted them to the the original folk tale, and like the original one was way more dark, way more scary.
It's like those Watchers, dude. That movie I was telling you about fairies, like how they originally
it's like the dark side of them.
Well, that's how it like started. Like that was the folklore around it, or folk
like
tale.
A Norwegian or some kind of Scandinavian folk tale.
It's weird.
Those are nuts.
Because like, the real depiction of fairies, it's not like you imagine like Tinkerbell.
Yeah,
that's not how they were.
Like a sprite flying around helping you out.
Yeah, that's not how they were at all.
Yeah, I hadn't seen that movie myself.
That's a really good one.
Yeah,
worth the watch. Worth the watch for sure. Because I kept seeing it everywhere. I'm like, man, I don't know. And then I finally watched it because I think it has a chick from like Disney Channel or something, and that kind of always, I don't know, diverts me away from it.
Yeah, really?
I don't know. Yeah.
I thought you'd love him.
Well, it's like that one dude. I don't even know what show he was in Disney Channel. It was like when we were older, like when we wouldn't watch Disney anymore. But he ended up playing Jeffrey Dahmer in a movie, and it sucked. It
Oh.
was like, and that was when I was like really into Jeffrey Dahmer. Like I read his book and was like
Hmm.
really looking into him there for a while. And then they came out with that movie, and I was so disappointed.
I know you had me nervous for a minute.
Yeah.
I'm avoiding you. I was like, man, this dude's really into like Bates Motel.
I do like that kind of shit a lot, a lot. It's just like
I
the
like the
mind.
psychology.
Yeah,
Yeah, getting like digging in deep to like
yeah,
why would you ever think that?
yep.
And I never like come to an answer.
Mm-mm.
I'm always like, oh, I like to dig into the psychology of a serial
Yeah,
killer, and then it
yeah.
never makes sense to me.
Especially the ones that had like good upbringings. Like Jeffrey Dahmer didn't have the
Yeah,
best upbringing, so it like not that it's justified whatsoever, but it like
I guess yeah, everybody
he was like
handles
the least
everything
favorite
differently.
kid. He was bullied a lot in school. Like he already had it in his head, like fuck people, you know. But like certain people, like he had like Ted Bundy. He was a good-looking guy. He had no problem with women, and it's like he was a complete piece of shit, you
Yeah,
know.
yeah, I never understand it
Mm-mm.
as to what like finally snapped. Which
No.
I mean, you know, oddities of the human mind
Yeah.
never will make sense.
Yeah. That's true. It's crazy. Yeah, it's 2024. They still can't really
No,
like figure it out.
like we're getting more and more, and that's why it's crazy that whole Neuralink thing, that like
Mm-hmm.
brain
Mm.
implant. It's like, do we really know enough about it to start installing chips in
Yeah.
our head? And like, do we know enough about technology to have something that's unhackable? Because I doubt it. I feel like everything's
Yeah.
hackable to an extent.
Yeah, because like I would be open to it when they know where dreams come from. And that's like they don't even know where that comes from. And it's
And
like, yeah,
even then, it's a
yeah.
tough one.
Yeah, and anything, yeah, like you said, anything is hackable. That's catch me out. Or like I
Because
feel
at
like,
some point, and then everything deteriorates, which I know our brains do naturally.
mm-hmm.
But if you have that chip in there, like, what happens when it malfunctions? Like, what happens when it goes haywire?
Uh-huh.
Like,
Or like,
what can it affect inside of
yeah.
your brain that you'd rather it didn't?
Or like if an AI hacked it, started controlling
Yeah.
you. Because it's supposed to like, if you're deaf, you can start to hear again. If you're blind, you can start to see again.
Which,
Like
yeah,
it's,
it sounds like it's awesome. Like,
yeah,
it would do a lot to help, but there's definitely a downside you'd have to
yeah,
worry about.
yeah, for sure. Yeah, dude, it's weird. Oh, dude, I'm just ready for this game. I can't stop thinking about it.
Yeah. It's going to be a good one, man. The college football civil war.
It is. It is, dude. Battle of
Really,
Indiana.
Indiana versus Indiana.
Uh huh.
It's gonna be a nice one.
Yeah, and like I was telling you, that's the first time that's ever happened in college football playoff history.
Really?
Yeah, which, I mean, like, there. This is the first 12-team playoff, so I mean, it kind of makes sense because there's a lot more teams now.
What did they normally do?
Four. It's
Four.
always been
Oh
four.
yeah, it was always the top
Yeah,
four.
and then before that, it was the BCS, and then it was just two. So it was one and
Yeah,
two
because they
playing each
had like
other.
the four playoffs, and then they had a
Mm-hmm.
bunch of bowl games.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Which the four, I 12 is like perfect to me, you know, because and then
Really?
you,
12?
I think so,
Seems like a lot.
because I mean, you have like the ACC, you have like the Pac-12, you have the SEC, like the Big Ten, and you get to actually see if like an ACC school can like compete with these SEC schools.
Okay, so you get a little more of a chance to
Yeah,
kind
because you
of narrow the skill tier
yeah,
down.
because you could have like a team in a different conference go undefeated and them not even be in the top 10
Oh,
because their
okay.
strength of schedule. Which, if you don't have like an SEC school playing like an ACC school, you really don't know who's who. Like
So
they
they
might,
don't really get an opportunity
yeah,
to.
yeah. So like this way, you get to actually know who the best team is.
Okay.
You know, because like the last time Indiana and Notre Dame played each other was like in the '90s,
Dang.
and
So
they're in
it's
the same
been a
state.
while.
Yeah, yeah. So it's like
Okay.
they wouldn't have probably played each other otherwise for the unless they have them on the schedule like 2027 or something crazy. But like you wouldn't really know who was the best team in Indiana, for instance.
Okay.
But yeah, and then like I think It's Texas and Clemson. They've never played each other ever.
Really?
Yeah, and that's SEC and ACC.
Hmm.
So it's like that's a perfect example. Like everybody, oh, it's real high and mighty on Texas. Clemson could come in there and kick their ass. You have no idea.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's
So that's going to kind of shake things up a little
oh
bit in
yeah,
the next few years. Some
yeah,
people are going to be able to play each other that have
huh,
never really gotten a chance to.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So like
Yeah, that should be good then.
yeah, and then you have like all the power what is it, the power four conferences, like the top conferences, they all get a bye. So like you have like Oregon has a bye, Georgia won the SEC, so they have a bye, and then you have like Boise State, I forgot what conference they're in there, and a weird one gets a bye, and then Arizona State gets a bye.
Okay.
Yeah, and then so like
Say, I always thought you were kind of bi.
no, you wish,
You wish.
but like Notre Dame and Georgia hasn't played in years, and if like Notre Dame beat Indiana, they'd play Georgia.
Yeah.
And everybody's been ragging on Notre Dame. Well, they come in there and beat Georgia, that everybody's claiming is the best team in the nation. That could stir the pot a little bit right off the rip.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, that'd be so sick for Notre Dame to win it all. Dude, I don't even. The Bears could lose every year. I don't care. I'm a huge Bears fan. I just want to see Notre Dame win a championship. That's all I care about.
I
between my teams.
Love it too. And I love Notre Dame.
Mm-hmm.
But they have a great habit of having great players.
Yes,
great
dude.
Team. They do very well.
Yeah.
But they just can never take it all the way to the end.
Yeah, they had they were talking about it on
which I mean, maybe I don't know enough. That's how it feels.
Oh,
talking
it definitely
to people,
is. It definitely
that's how it
is.
always seems.
Because they have just this year, I think it was either 9 or 11. I can't remember how many were invited to the combine from that team to go to the combine, so the NFL scouts could watch them.
Yeah,
which is pretty nuts.
That's no kidding.
That's literally half of the starting team,
Holy.
pretty much. Because there's 11 people on the field.
Yeah.
But well, I guess if you count special teams and all that kind of shit. Either way, 11's a lot. And then Indiana, I think, had 4 or 5. I think that were invited to the combine.
Yeah.
To put it in perspective,
Okay, so we got a little bit of a leg up.
Yeah. Yeah, and we're the only team in the playoffs right now that have a top 5 offense and defense.
Damn.
Yeah.
Okay.
So this is like, I really don't want to jinx anything. I don't even like talking about it. But this is like the first time that Notre Dame is really balanced on both sides. Like in...
Yeah, because usually it's a strong one way or the other.
Yep. Because like even when they went to the national championship and played Alabama in 2012, their defense was amazing.
Yeah.
And Alabama still whooped us. But they had Manti Te'o that ended up, competing for the Heisman, which was pretty cool.
Yeah. I saw, I'm not a huge fan of them, but I saw the Lions finally lost.
Yeah.
A lot of people were disappointed.
Yeah. Yeah, well, the Bills...
It was such a close game, too.
Well, it's because the Bills... I love the Bills, honestly. And it's just because of Josh Allen. Josh Allen's a badass.
Oh,
Good old school farm boy. And he's like a linebacker, but like a quarterback. But he'll like jump over people and shit. It's like,
damn.
What the hell? He's a big ass white boy hurdling people, and he's probably 250, 6'4", 6'5", somewhere in there.
So like he can just move then.
Oh yeah, and then he doesn't really turn over the ball that much. I mean, just the other day.
That much? What?
Like, I don't know. I don't know what his stats are exactly.
Okay.
He throws interceptions sometimes, but there was one game 2 or 3 weeks ago now where he passed for 3 touchdowns and rushed for 3 touchdowns, which is like my dad has him on his fantasy team. He got like 52 points from him. It's like he's such a monster, dude. He'll run you over. He just like plays with grit.
Yeah,
I like that. He's like
one of the ones that really just plays for the love of it.
Oh yeah,
to see his team succeed.
He's like a more athletic Ben Roethlisberger. I don't know if you're familiar with him.
Yeah, that's Steelers fan.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Yeah, he's like, that's what he reminds me of. Because not Brian Urlacher, but Ben Roethlisberger. Shit, I think he broke his arm and played one game, or his ankle or something. He had like a broken bone and played the whole rest of the game out. Which I was telling you too, not too long ago. There was that player that tore his ACL in the game, and then still played the rest of the
and
game.
then played the rest of the game on it.
Yes.
Like, holy.
His whole knee was just tore out. Like, and he still played, was making tackles and shit still.
Holy man, a torn ACL. I didn't even think you could like really walk after that happens.
No, you're not supposed
to. That's usually when you're in crutches for the next.
Yeah, you're not supposed to.
What? Few months?
Yeah.
That's a long recovery.
Yeah. Yeah, dude, it was, man, some of them people, those are the people I like to watch though.
Yeah.
You know,
the ones that can just persevere, get through it all, man.
Yeah. The people that love the game and not the money.
Yeah.
I mean, you're supposed to chase the money when it's coming along with what you love, to me.
Yeah.
You know? Like, we're not making shit from doing any of this, but I like doing it. We're sitting here bullshitting like we normally do. You know, we're just recording it.
Just something we enjoy. Something we have fun doing.
Yeah, there's never a time when we're sitting there in silence, really.
No.
And if it is, we're like either both tired or like we're just rocking out.
Yeah. Yeah, because those car rides home, man, I'm burned out by the time that happens.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
But well, shit, man. I think they're gonna be having the pregame shit going on.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. If you're ready to wrap things up.
Ready to call it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm down.
Well, guys, if you like this episode of the OxBro's show, I think it's 8 now.
Yeah, right? I think so.
Go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button, and we will see you guys again here within the next week.
Heck yeah.
Yep. Go Irish.
Go Irish. Catch you homers later.